Well, that looks interesting. Mother? Could this be the place? Let's see now. The mark on the cave's entrance appears to be an ancient Runken ward. This is promising, and yet problematic. Do allow me to explain. We Qatari worship Oxtalan, god of the dead in the world below. The forebears no doubt believed that if they sealed away the stellae deep within the bowels of the land, Thon himself would watch over them, and keep them safe until the day their descendants returned. Most fascinating. Your knowledge of Ronkan tradition is impressive indeed. However do you manage to know so much despite your chronicles of history being lost to you for so long? Many ruins can be found near Roktika Falls, with the wood we have called home since the flood. We have made an effort to explore and excavate them as best we could, that our Ronkan roots could not be entirely forgotten. An admirable goal, and one near and dear to my own heart as well. For you see, I am one of the knights blessed, who traveled to these parts after the flood. I too have a deep personal interest in the beliefs and traditions of the ancient civilization that once flourished here. In fact, I've done extensive research looking to my own ancestors, and was pleased to discover that I can trace my lineage back to none other than the great sage Dwaddle himself. The Archon here is a true ally of Ranka. Like the V's tell it, her coming was foretold by the last Emperor himself. The descendants of Ranka and their allies reunited across the years. How joyous day! This meeting must truly be the gift from the Great Serpent. I can vouch for Archon here. She's the very woman who drove the Light Warden from these lands. As for the descendant of the Great Sage, what's his name? I'd suggest you let at least half his ramblings go in one ear and out the other. Could it truly be? But yes, our hero stands before us. We watched your battle in the ravel from the shadows. The moment you struck down that beast of light, we knew that a new age was nigh. Oh, never have I seen such gallantry and valor. I saw the battle too. Never have I seen such valiantry and valor. At any rate, my good sirs and madam, I am keen to begin the excavation, but I fear it won't be so simple. The warding seal here bars our entrance, and we'll have to find a way to break it if we hope to proceed. If what I have gleaned from my research is correct, this will require an object of immense arcane power, a relic that will speak to the seal, and convey that the Qatari have returned to claim what is ours. An object imbued with the mystical energies of the forest itself. It's an object with the glow of the Great Wood. As you always say, Father, I shall find it for you. Enthusiasm is admirable, Chakral, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. This is a perilous place, and I have no intention of seeing you snatched up by some terrible beast. So I turned to the hero of the Revel and the son of Dwaddle. My good sirs and madam, might you know of someone who could aid us in our search? You can trust me. I'm a fisher. Lucky day. Clear you do not merely a hero on the battlefield, but a woman of many talents indeed. We would be ever so indebted to you if we could impose upon you just this once. So we would be most indebted, my good sir. What is it, madam? Father, I can never tell which is which. Enough prattling, Chakral. We must find a way open to this portal at once, that we might summon our fellow stewards here and begin searching for the Stella in earnest. While I have Ranka, Catarl Noddle of the Qatari, bows down and beseeches you. Will you lend us your aid and help my people reclaim our long-lost legacy? I promise you the debt will not go unpaid. I realize I ask much of you, and so soon after we met. Needless to say, pray take as much time as you require to consider our offer. Should you be inclined to offer your strength and wisdom to us, just say the word. Yeah, tell me what to do. I'm happy to greet you again, my good madam. What say you? Have you given any thought to my entreaty? I stand with you. More important things to do. Like what? Powerfully spoken, Archon. Truly, this shall mark a new dawn in the annals of wrong in history. As the great sage is my witness, I say, let the Qatari rise to glory anew. You're truly in your debt, Ale Avranca. Entrust the vital task of finding an object with the glow of the Great Wood to you. As for where to begin your search, leave that to me, my long-snouted friend. Did you perhaps notice that the serpent your dear Charcarl brought along has a rather distinctive pattern of scales on its most exquisite body? I have reason to believe that this pattern will indeed lead us to that which we seek. Scree! Hark unto the serpent's cry, and know that the points of light that glow amidst the stripes represent those precise spots where the ether that flows through the great wood is most densely concentrated. Oh, ad break? Fine. Fine. Pick this up on the other side. Okay, we're back. Can you tell me what to do yet? Behold, here in the western reaches of Muriel's regret, conveniently marked by this slimy little scar, we can see what is doubtless a convergence of sorts. If anywhere it is there, we will find a desert into this deep whose scales are imbued with sufficient power to break the seal. I might add that if my encyclopedic knowledge of forest fauna serves me well, these creatures are known to have a particular fondness for fruit worms. Now, if the son of Dwaddle says it is so, then surely it would behoove us to pay heed. When you return with the relic, pray let Chuckarl see it at once. I would have my boy gain first-hand knowledge of the wisdom of his forefathers. Okay, so we have to find a glowfish. Do I have... What do I have? I have metal spinners, versatile lures. Those can supposedly catch this thing. Caught at 24... 2... Fruit worms and versatile lures are apparently the two ways to catch it, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any fruit worms, so... I have magma worms. And honey worms. And spoon worms. And blood worms. Bouncing bomb balloons, but those aren't worms. Your bird staff lady looks cool. Got this. Just gotta roll dice to determine how many birds, because... Actually, do you? It's not how it works, is it? Fishy, 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 fish. You a glowfish? You're a glowfish. That was easy. Just hot ladies flipping the bird at each other. Wait, is one of them gonna use fire magic? Because I feel if you're calling him a hot lady, there needs to be fire magic. Wait, hold on, I got it. Firebird. returned. And what's this? Do I see something glowing on your person? Yeah, I got you a fish. I got you a fish. Why, it's beautiful. Oh, thank you, sir, madam. Or was it madam, sir? No, father says I need simply point it at the door and... Bite off. Ow. The hole. It opens. Oh, splendid. Toph, what are you doing? Splendiferous indeed. Look, father, the seal is broken. It is charcoal. It has. And with this, after 100 years, we stand on the verge of reclaiming our legacy. What you doing? What you doing? But our task has only begun. There will be digging, yes. Much digging and delving. We must relay the triumphant tidings to our tribesmen and summon them here to assist in the excavation. Yes. From this day, the stewards will not rest until a new page in the annals of Qatari history has been writ. Do not worry, father. I'll work as hard as any steward to reclaim our legacy. Oh, sir, madam, Archon. You will help us in our quest, yes? Kitty, can you stop wandering back and forth on that shelf? It's not a walking shelf. Sealed tight for a century, the door to the ancient cave now lies open, and the Qatari excavation effort can begin in earnest. Good Archon. You must meet my mother. Following running the camp and seeing that everything is in order. Isn't that right, Mother? Yes? My son speaks true. Claiming our history is about much more than grand discoveries of ancient artifacts. There is much that must be done to ensure we can go about our daily lives in this place. So it will call upon your aid from time to time, if you would not be disinclined to help us. Will the steward's excavation effort succeed? Will the lost stellae of the Qatari return to the light? The young Shakuro might one day know the wisdom of ancestors? Or our ancient seek was destined to stay forever shrouded in darkness? Only the gods know. Scree! Night off. You're now friendly with the Qatari. Purchase wares. So that unlocked the Qatari. 510, that's going to be 3 days. We will be back to progress that next week. But for now, time to return to the Crystarium. Just be careful with fire. Fire burns. Carrying on. And birds, well, they'll peck your eye out if you're not careful. Yeah, I know. I know. update to OBS changed how the audio bars look, and I don't like it. Not because I have anything wrong with the bars, but because there's change. Greetings and welcome to the Catenaries. How may I be of service to you today? Nothing wrong with them the way they were. Why'd you change them? Young girl has been orphaned at Fort Job, you say? This is tragic indeed. But worry not. A room just opened up earlier today. I will serve it for Miss Callia straight away. Timing is most fortunate. Ever since the raid on Holminster Switch, refugees have been pouring in day after day. And our rooms can only hold so many. But don't worry. We'll do everything we can for our young acquaintance. There are others here who have suffered a similar tragedies and can doubtless sympathize with her plight. She'll be among friends. Needless to say, I and the rest of the staff will also watch over her closely, see to her needs until such time as she is acclimated to life here in the Crystarium. Tell her to come in safety, and that we look forward to welcoming to our halls. Yeah, I'll do that the next time I'm out that way. Should probably turn those in. Why am I walking past the thing I was trying to head to? Oh, there's something I want. Ah, that's in-stream elements, isn't it? Yep, okay. Oh, you think that's a napping shelf too now? All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alfino and Alize have yet to arrive, but where's the Exarch? My friends, it is good to see you all again. Alfino, it's been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika? It did. Found and slain, you say? Should have known. Yomor has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrant to defend them. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yomor, what came of your meeting with Vothri? Yeah, about that. It proved to be... Ugh. Sark, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you're all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. Settled then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. Be that way. You pull me here to tell me to go to the Catenaries, which is where I came from. Gee, thanks. Welcome back, miss. Return to run late the excursion, I take it? All your room has been made ready, if you'd care to retire. Let me in. Very good. I pray you sound sleep in pleasant dreams. Pleasant dreams. Pleasant.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
Must stay the course.
True enough. Packing up and going home isn't really an option, is it? If you don't face the music here, it'll only come and find you there.
More or less.
Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascians stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior.
That is kind of a matter of perspective.
And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Meanwhile, in Garlemald, holy crap, snow.
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
That would be bad.
To say nothing of Black Rose.
That would be bad.
All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
Bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
What? Xenos? Nobody likes you, Xenos. Go stay dead. Uh-oh. What's going on? Danger music! Danger music! Well, that's horrifying. I suspected you might be awake. Could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of Sin Eaters appear to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, though, we are safe as long as we remain out of the Crystal Towers, Aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation. I'm thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The XIV tends to become a point of congregation in times of need. Carter to those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. I don't know why I just tried to mount up in town. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Few townsfolk about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Welcome. Oh, hey. Only just returned from Amarang. Yet I found the Crystarium moments from being beset by Sin Eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Oh, hi, Blue Alize. Oh, this is an unfortunate... It's a fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me you have some idea why this is happening. I may, but for the moment we'll need to postpone such discussions in favor of actions. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that it is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well, I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus then. You handle the western too. There are sconces on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetheryte Plaza. Not here. Over there. I really have to do them in order. Okay. Okay, be that way. Just keep running, just keep running. What do? We run. Anchor 1. "37 years later." But having very little idea as to how it functioned, it appears you have activated the device successfully. That's impressive. Because usually when I don't know what I'm doing and I just hit buttons, bad things happen. And now the second anchor, which for some reason I had to do in order.
Senator sighted! They're coming!
You got it under control, right?
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
That's kind of the point of a barrier. Not a very good one if it doesn't.
That's good news for the Crystarian, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Oh, are we supposed to care about them?
Lena and the city guard have taken to the field.
Oh, okay. It's under control then, got it.
Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
Oh, okay. Go out and fight, got it. Oh, solo duty. We ought to join the Vanguard as soon as possible. The number of Senators we just saw is any indication. We'll be facing a formidable host. Yep, let me in. Let me at him.